And breaking news tonight in the murder case against the singer David. NBC News has obtained some court documents laying out some of the prosecution's allegations against him, including cutting up the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez with a chainsaw. Now let's bring in Camila Bernal to walk us through these new details. And a warning, these are very, very disturbing details. What more did we learn about today regarding the relationship between David and Celeste?
Yeah, so we had talked about it on the show, and now we know that there was a sexual relationship. They met when she was just 11 years old, but they started that sexual relationship when she was 13 years old, and they continued. And prosecutors actually say they have photos, text messages that talk about the sexual relationship, abortions, Plan B. So there are a lot of details that they found in the text messages. She then at some point is reported missing by her parents, and they see that she's talking to David. And so investigators call David and tell him she's missing and she's a minor. And he says, oh, I didn't know she was a minor. They go to his house. He again says, I didn't know she was a minor. She shows up 2 days later after she goes missing. And so they continue dating. They travel together. They go to Vegas. They go to Texas together. And at some point, they break up. But investigators say they still kept that sexual relationship. And then it's April of 2025. They have this big blow up, and she texts him essentially expressing some jealousy and saying, look, I'm going to ruin your career. I'm going to talk about our relationship. He orders an Uber to her house the next day. She takes that Uber from her house to his house, and investigators say that that night her phone goes blank. There's no activity. Yes, wow. 2025.
It is hard to hear that investigators, you know, jurisdictions are obviously different, but they were checking with David.
Yes.
When she was missing, then she went back home. Then she's found in his car, in his Tesla, you know, months later. And then we wait months and months and months. And finally, we're starting to see a full picture. And yet that's not the only detail that we learned today, right?
Yeah, and again, I want to give that warning in case you need to mute because it is pretty gruesome. So investigators say that they believe when she went to his house, he stabbed her multiple times and stood by while she bled out. They also say they have a lot of his Amazon purchases, which were made under another name, but were delivered to his home. Among those purchases are a chainsaw, an inflatable pool, a body bag, and laundry bags that were heavy duty. They also actually have his Postmates order, which was a Home Depot order. He got a shovel and via Postmates. So they have all of this that was delivered to his house. Investigators also say that on Celeste's body, they found pieces of that plastic inflatable pool. They obviously, again, say they have all of these text messages. They have surveillance video of him being the last person to drive that Tesla before he went on tour. They feel like they have a ton of evidence, which was presented in this document today. The defense did not want this to be public, but the judge says this is a public document. So now we have all of this. They've scheduled a preliminary hearing for May 12th, but we'll see what happens because there is a ton of evidence against him, so we'll see what his defense team decides to do.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a ton of evidence, and yet the question remains, like, why did it take so long to make an arrest if they had so much evidence?
Well, they were piecing it together later.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.